Well, it does have to do with the law. They risk their lives to protect our country, but should they lose their right to protect themselves?
Well, U.S. veterans deemed too mentally incompetent to handle their finances are automatically entered into a national criminal background check system. So when their names are entered, that prevents them from buying or owning a gun.
So should the Second Amendment right of those veterans be taken away? Let's talk to Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Good morning, guys.
Judge,
I'm as upset as Brian about the giant case, but I'll do my best.
I know it. So in the defense bill, there is a sticky issue about whether or not veterans should be allowed to carry guns.
You know, the right to keep and bear arms is a natural right. Somebody threatens you, somebody punches you in the nose, you have the right to punch them back. Someone threatens your life with a gun, if you're armed, you have the right to defend yourself, your family, and your property.
Right.
This is a right that belongs to you by virtue of your humanity. It's not a gift from the government. You don't need a permission slip to defend yourself. Yet this legislation would permit bureaucrats in the VA, a poorly managed health system, but one provided by the government exclusively for veterans, to make an evaluation as to whether or not a veteran is competent to keep and bear arms.
Right.
This is not power that we repose into the hands of bureaucrats. If a person is utterly incompetent, there are procedures for this that allow them to make their own case before a judge, not a bureaucrat in a hospital admission center.
But how does it go from, I don't understand why whether or not somebody can balance their checkbook has anything to do with whether or not they should bear arms.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more, and I think most people watching us probably agree with you. But a lot of people in the government who in their heart are against the right to keep and bear arms, who think that only the police should have guns and we shouldn't be able to defend ourselves, will find every opportunity they can to keep law-abiding people from having guns. And this is one of those opportunities. Think of it this way. Virtually every veteran is trained in the use of a gun. Granted, the training was years ago, but they have basic training in how to defend themselves. They know more about the guns than the people making the evaluation about them in the hospital. Sometimes I have trouble balancing my checkbook. We all do. That's no basis for taking away a natural right.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what finally does happen. All right, Judge Napolitano, thank you very much for joining us live.
Pleasure.